Okay, this is a video that is going to show you how to upgrade your Gorilla 6 schedules and budgets to the latest version of Gorilla. As of now, it is Gorilla 9. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go into your, now this is on a Mac, but it should be the same thing for Windows. You want to go into your application directory. If you're, this is again if you're on a Mac, go and find your Gorilla 6 folder, and then go into either the saved schedules folder or the saved budgets folder. Now this is assuming that you did or have saved your schedule and or budget into the saved budgets or saved schedules folder. I'm going to explain if you did not do that, how to go about doing that. But let's say, for example, you did. And if you go into the save schedule, let's do a save schedule, schedule first, and then into the My Schedules. Again, this is normally where Gorilla 6 saves your schedules. Now, we've got two here. So let's say I want to convert this one right here, 690, into Gorilla. Now, this is a Gorilla 6 schedule. So what you need to do is you go ahead and launch Gorilla 9. Again, this is for version 9. And what we're going to do now is we're going to click the plus button down here. And then notice the three buttons here. We're going to select on the Load Schedule button. And what we're going to do now is we're going to select the button that says Gorilla 6 Files. Now what this button does is it reaches out onto your computer, Mac or Windows, and it locates the files that are in this particular folder here, the My Schedules folder. That's why it's so important to keep your schedules in here. So let's go ahead and click this button, Gorilla 6 Files. And you can see on the list, it's going to say choose schedule from the Gorilla 6 default save folder. And you can see here, if I click over there, these are the three schedules that are in Gorilla 6. So very simply, oh, let's do that again. Sorry, it went away. Let's do it again. There we go. So let's say we said we wanted to do this one here, 690. I'm going to click on it. And it's going to begin importing the Gorilla 6 schedule. Now, if you do receive this message, that is a normal message. What it's based on, I happen to be loading a demo from Gorilla 6 into Gorilla 9, which is the same exact demo as this one. So the IDs are going to be the same because that's what I did before. I upgraded it. So if you do receive this message, that's fine. Just click OK and delete. I'm going to delete this demo. I don't need it. It's the same thing. And try it again. Okay, let's try it one more time. Chances are you will not receive that, that message. Okay, I'm going to try it now. Now you will get this warning. You are attempting to load a schedule created in an earlier version of Gorilla. It is warning you that you should at least try to do it from 684 or higher. I'm doing it from, I believe, 690, which is fine. This has been optimized for Gorilla 7 and above, is what it should say there. So let's go ahead and click on Continue. When the import is complete, you will see the name of the schedule up here, Hotel Cucaracha Demo 690, which is the same name there. So let's go ahead and launch it and make sure. There's a few things we do need to do. So we're going to click on it to launch it. And here comes the first scene in the breakdown sheets. And it looks actually very, very nice. You can see it came in nice. You got the categories. Your scheduled elements came in. You could select another scene here, and you could see the screenplay display came in nicely. We have a nice new screenplay display here in Gorilla 9. So this came in really, really, really nice. So there's just a couple things we need to check. Let's go ahead and check our shoot days. Now, it will probably tell you, give you this message. Please select a default phase for this schedule. Gorilla 6 did not have this feature, default production phase, so it couldn't find it. So we're going to select one. Now I'm going to select, I'm going to click OK, and it's going to give you an option with all the phases. Now you might only have one phase, which is most likely, but I have 4. So I'm going to select Principal Photography. Now you can see the date here, 2015. This is quite an old schedule. Okay, we are now in 2025 as I'm recording this video. So let's go ahead and click on Principal Photography. This is how old Gorilla 6 is, ladies and gentlemen. This is why you need to upgrade. So we're going to select that. Click OK. And let's go ahead and now it's a little bit of a, I have so many phases here, so it's a little bit of a mishmash. But let's say that I do not want to show all phases here, so click that. And let's go to Principal Photography. Let's close this up and open it up again. Okay, so now we're looking at our Principal Photography, which is our default phase. And if you do have other phases, they will be here. Let's close that. And let's click on the strip board and just make sure that our board is here. And there we go. So we are now done. We have now successfully imported a Gorilla 6 schedule into Gorilla 9. So go ahead and check out all the fantastic features in Gorilla 9. Okay, let us now continue and do this for a budget. All right, so we're going to close the manager. Well, let's go back to the manager actually. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete these. And, well, I don't have to delete that one because I think the budget is, and we're going to go in the Saved Budgets folder, My Budgets, remember, 120K. So that's a different budget completely. This is the one we're going to import. This is, again, in our Gorilla 6 folder. Here we go, Gorilla 6, Saved Budgets, My Budgets, and there it is right there. So we're going to go into the budget section. We're going to click on the plus sign here. I'm going to click on the Load Budget button. And again, there is a button here, makes it very easy for you to select Gorilla 6 files. There's just one budget there. You can see there it is. And we're going to click OK. It's going to ask you if you want to link the budget to a schedule. I'm going to say link later. And here we go. Here's the budget that loaded. So let's go ahead and check that out. We're going to click on the budget to load it. Now, it's his first time opening. We need to do some conversion. So let's click the Convert button. Update all fringes. Go ahead and click on Yes. Now, it will give you this message that says you have one or more sections hidden, not displayed in this budget. And as you can see, here are the sections here, and you can see they're grayed out, right? To change this, select the Setup menu, Manage Sections, and check the print box for this section to unhide and print. Again, a new feature in Gorilla, I believe it was 8, also in 9, that you can hide your sections. It was not available in 6. So by default, our total is zeroed out. So we need to fix that. So let's go to Setup, Manage Sections, and this is easy enough. We're just going to click on the Print button right here on all 4 sections. And as we do, notice that the total comes in for the sections. There we go. And here is our total. And we could go ahead down here to the Print button and print our top sheet. And now if you go back to the manager, you're going to see that these two projects, this budget and this schedule, were both in version 6, and they are now in version 9, so you're ready to go. So the next thing I want to show you is what if you do not have your schedules or budgets in the My Budgets folder, because if these are only going to be here in Gorilla 6 in these 2 folders if you saved your budget. So if that's the case, there's 2 things you can do. If you can still access Gorilla 6, you need to launch Gorilla 6 and save the budgets. So let's do that real quick. Now my Gorilla 6 still works, but I'm using an older operating system here. Now if your Gorilla 6 cannot launch for any reason, I will show you what to do after this. So, and I'll show you what to do if that's the case. But if you can still access Gorilla 6, you want to go into Gorilla 6. You can see here are the 2 files right there. And you just simply want to click on the Save button right there and automatically save to the My Schedules folder, which is, this is the budget one, but it'll save it to the Schedules folder, and click Save. And then, once you do that, that file will be saved in the My Schedules folder. Same with budget. You go into the budget and click on the Save button. Make sure that this here is selected. Click on Save, and that budget will be in the, now I just moved it. Will be in the, right here, right? In the My Budgets folder. Now, if you cannot access Gorilla 6 and you cannot launch it, and you do not have your budget saved and your schedule saved, but you do know and remember that your budgets and schedules were in Gorilla 6, but you just can't launch it, what you need to do is, and I'm going to show you how to do that, is you want to go to the Gorilla 6 folder, you need to, hopefully it's still there, and send this folder to us. So you need to compress it. So you need to click on the compress button here. If this is on a Mac, if it's Windows, you need to send it to a zip file, right? Archive it to a zip file. And then you need to send us this file via a big transfer utility like WeTransfer.com or Dropbox. Send it to support@junglesoftware.com. Hopefully we will be able to open the file and extract the schedules and the files, convert them to Gorilla 9 and send them back to you. Okay? So hopefully that was helpful, and let us know if you have any problems.